Right, okay, this is the ACR or the Ambitious card. First of all, you get somebody to choose a card, anyone they want.
Oh!
Oh, look at that, it's the bullet.
It's a spade.
So all we...
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
Oh! I'm still here.
Just put it back into the deck. So we're going to lose it in the middle of the deck.
Oh, hold on. That gone.
Are we
My
all
finger
right?
went over thingy.
Just give the deck a couple of cuts. And before we start the chip, we have to make sure that the bullet... Oh, thought that way then. Hasn't come to the bottom, or second from the bottom, because if it had, we'd have been knackered. And it hasn't come to the top, or second from the top. Once we've established that it hasn't, we begin the trick. We rub the top of the pack, and to bring it back to the top, it just comes back like that. What I can do then is I can take this card and I can feed it into the middle of the deck, so you can actually see it there in the middle of the deck. And all we have to do again to get that card to come to the top is simply by rubbing the card, we can then get it to jump straight back to the top of the deck. This time what I can do is I can swing cut that card into the middle of the deck. Now I can also tell people a secret. If you do not rub and you simply tap on the deck, this is what happens. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't come to the top, doesn't even come second from the top. To get that card to come to the top, we simply have to rub and it jumps straight back to the top of the deck. What I can actually do as well is I can take this card, give the pack to somebody else, they can cut it, I'll push the card in for them, they can even rub the top of the deck and they can even turn it over and it always comes back to the top of the pack. I'll even take that card and I'm going to put it in the middle of the deck, and I'll even leave it out jogged so you can actually see it there, out jogged. I'm going to take that card and I'm going to put it into the middle of the pack just like that, and I'll even put it into the middle of this pack just like that. Now what I'm going to tell people, a lot of people think, well, it's already back on the top. It's not. So I'll put that away. To get it back onto the top, again, we need to rub the deck, and by rubbing the deck we can bring it straight back to the top of the pack. I'll even push that card forward, I'll take a block, and I'll even take a block away. Now we push your card in, give it a rub, and it doesn't come to the top. The reason is that's actually the bottom of the deck. The top of the deck is right here, and it always comes back to the top of the deck. Now what I need people to do as well is to examine this card just to make sure that there's no fake there whatsoever. It's just a normal card.
Yeah.
So it's just a normal card.
Yeah.
And what we do, this is where you're actually going to see the magic now work for itself. All we do is we take that card and I'm going to put a bend in it just like so. So it's got a nice bend in it. And what I'm going to do is I'll take the card and put it in the lower part of the deck so you can actually see it going in. Yeah? You see that?
Yeah.
Now this is where you're going to see the magic happen for yourself. Watch.
Hold
One.
on.
You see it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And actually see it jump up and it comes back to the top of the deck.